Teresa Giudice speaks out after House of Villains elimination. Teresa Giudice's strategy for winning House of Villains Season 2 was a total failure because she was the latest contestant eliminated from the show. The Bravo star can kiss goodbye the $200,000 cash prize and the title of America's ultimate supervillain. Teresa has no regrets about her time on the show, as she recently confessed in an interview after her exit. She also addressed her beef with castmate Tiffany New York Pollard, who brought her husband Luis Ruiz into the drama. During a heated confrontation between them, Tiffany accused Luis of cheating on his wife. That didn't go over well with the Real Housewives of New Jersey OG, who's always been very protective of her husband. If you need a refresher, rewatch any episode of RHONJ Season 12. Teresa Giudice speaks on her House of Villains elimination. Episode 9 of House of Villains started with a shocking elimination, but this one had a twist. Host Joel McHale told the cast that instead of voting someone out, the next person would be eliminated by a ranking system. After being ranked the least villainous in the house, Teresa was asked to pack her bags and hit the road. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star spoke to the virtual reality hosts after her exit, telling them, "If I had to go out, I have to say I like the way I left the show." Teresa, who was dubbed Mother Teresa by her castmates, has always insisted that she's not a villain, which is why she was happy with the ranking that led to her elimination. "I don't feel like I'm a villain," she reiterated. "I'm only a villain if you come at me." Teresa gives an update on her feud with Tiffany Pollard. Teresa had Tiffany coming for her full force when she entered the House of Villains mansion. However, she took things too far with claims that Teresa's husband cheated on her, and that didn't sit well with the RHONG star. "I would never do that to Tiffany, but if, she felt like she needed to do that, and she feels good about it, then that's on her," said Teresa. The 52-year-old revealed that after Tiffany's comment, Luis received DMs from people accusing him of cheating on her, which is so false. Despite their heated face-off earlier in the season, Tiffany and Teresa have made amends. "She ended up saying sorry to me," shared Teresa, who added that Tiffany also apologized to Luis at the House of Villains Season 2 premiere party. Teresa Giudice, the undisputed queen of table flipping and fiery confrontations, has faced her fair share of drama over the years. From her infamous tenure on The Real Housewives of New Jersey to her public legal battles and personal reinvention, she's no stranger to being in the hot seat. But even for Teresa, the sting of elimination from House of Villains, the show where reality television's most notorious personalities compete to outwit, outplay, and outlast one another, cut deep. Teresa, who was expected by many fans to dominate the competition, exited the show in a whirlwind of betrayal, strategy, and raw emotion. After her elimination, she sat down for an exclusive interview to share her thoughts, feelings, and of course, her signature Giudice sass. "I played with my heart, not my head. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my fans who've been supporting me on this journey. I know you guys were rooting for me to win, and honestly, I thought I had it in the bag," Teresa began, her New Jersey accent as thick as ever. Wearing a sleek black jumpsuit adorned with rhinestones, Teresa looked every bit the reality star even in defeat. "But here's the thing, I'm not a villain. Not really. Yeah, I've had my moments. Like, hello, table flipping, sprinkle cookies. But I'm not calculating. I played with my heart, not my head, and on House of Villains that cost me." Teresa's elimination came after a particularly explosive episode where alliances shifted faster than a Real Housewives reunion argument. Throughout the season, she had aligned herself with heavy hitters like Omarosa and Johnny Bananas, hoping to form a power trio. But in a shocking twist, it was Omarosa herself who orchestrated Teresa's downfall, citing her as a threat to the endgame. "I thought Omarosa had my back," Teresa said, shaking her head. "We were like sisters, or so I thought. I guess you can't trust anyone in this game." The betrayal that stung the most. While Omarosa's betrayal was a major blow, it wasn't the only one. Teresa also expressed disappointment in Tanisha Thomas, Bad Girls Club, who she'd bonded with over shared experiences of being misunderstood. "Tanisha and we had this connection," Teresa explained. "She told me she admired how I've stayed strong for my girls, and I respected her for being so real. but then she voted me out. Like, what was that? I thought we were friends. Fans of the show witnessed Teresa's emotional reaction as she packed her belongings and prepared to leave the villainous mansion. In true Giudice fashion, she didn't go quietly, delivering a parting shot to Omarosa. You may have outplayed me, but you'll never outclass me. Looking back, Teresa admitted, I probably shouldn't have said that. But when I feel hurt, I speak my mind. That's just who I am. Lessons learned and future plans. Despite the heartbreak of being eliminated, Teresa insists the experience wasn't a total loss. I learned a lot about myself on House of Villains. It reminded me of how strong I am. I survived prison, I survived losing my parents, and I've survived more betrayals than I can count. This was just another challenge. Teresa also hinted at personal growth, saying the show forced her to confront her own flaws. Watching myself back, I realized I can be too trusting. I always want to see the good in people, even when they've shown me their bad side. It's something I need to work on. As for what's next, Teresa teased that her elimination might not be the last fans see of her on House of Villains. Let's just say I've got some surprises up my sleeve. You never know when a villain might make a comeback. Housewives drama prepared me for this. When asked how her time on The Real Housewives of New Jersey prepared her for House of Villains, Teresa didn't hold back. Let me tell you, nothing compares to the drama on Housewives. On that show, you're dealing with people who know everything about you, your past, your family, your deepest insecurities. They'll use anything to hurt you. On House of Villains, it was more strategic. People were playing a game, not attacking your real life, so in a way, Housewives was harder. Still, Teresa acknowledged that her housewives' reputation may have put a target on her back. I think some of the other contestants saw me as this big, scary villain because of my housewives' persona, but I'm not that person anymore. I've grown so much. A message to her daughters. Throughout her time on House of Villains, Teresa frequently mentioned her 4 daughters, Gia, Gabriella, Melania, and Adriana, as her motivation. I wanted to show my girls that no matter what life throws at you, you keep fighting. You hold your head high and stay true to who you are, Teresa said, her voice breaking slightly. I hope they're proud of me. Gia, who has become a reality star in her own right, was quick to voice her support on social media, posting, "You'll always be my queen, Mom. Villain or not." What the fans are saying. Teresa's elimination sparked a flurry of reactions online, with fans divided over whether she deserved to go. While some praised Omarosa's cutthroat gameplay, others felt Teresa's authenticity made her the true winner. One fan tweeted, "Teresa may be out, but she's the real MVP of #House of Villains. She played with heart, and that's what matters." Another wrote, "Omarosa better watch her back. Teresa's coming for her at the reunion." Looking ahead. As Teresa closed out her interview, she reflected on her journey with a mix of pride and determination. I may be out of the game, but I'm not out of the fight. This isn't the end of my story, it's just another chapter. Whether it's on Housewives, House of Villains, or something new, I'll always keep pushing forward. That's what Giudices do. With her head held high and her fiery spirit intact, Teresa Giudice is ready for whatever comes next. And if there's one thing fans know about Teresa, it's that she'll always find a way to turn the tables, literally and figuratively.